In this video, we shall be looking at how to solve differentiation using chain rule. Assuming y is equal to x minus 1 all squared. If you are given this question, you can solve it either way using product rule. If you want to use product rule, you have to split it into two, which is x minus 1 and x minus 1. Or you can open the bracket as well and differentiate. They will give you the same answer in either way you want. Okay, let's open the bracket. Y is equal to x multiplied by x will give me x squared. X by this will give you minus x. Minus 1 by x will give you minus x. Minus 1 multiplied by this will give me plus 1. Y is equal to x squared. This is minus 2x plus 1. If we decide to differentiate this, that is the y dx is equal to the differentiation of this will give me 2x minus differentiation of this is 2 and differentiation of a constant is 0. So this is the final answer. But what if we have y to be equal to x minus 1 power 20? Do we have to be multiplying to get it? So in a situation like this, we are going to use chain rule, which is function of a function. To solve the chain rule, we'll be using this formula. dy dx is equal to du dx multiplied by dy du. So to solve this very question, we can say let u be equal to x minus 1 and du dx is equal to differentiation of x is 1 and differentiation of minus 1 is 0. So if we assume u to be this, therefore our original equation will be y is equal to u power 20. And we can differentiate dy du is equal to differentiation of this will give me 20u. When you subtract 1 to be 19. And this is equal to 20. We already know that u is x minus 1. And this is x minus 1 power 19. Therefore, substituting all this in this formula, and we have that dy dx is equal to du dx is 1 multiplied by dy du is 20 x minus 1 power 19. And this will give me 1 multiplied by 20 is 20 x minus 1 power 19. This is the final answer. The idea of this chain rule is that we have this dy dx and we decide to make some assumption which doesn't really change the original dy dx we have. Or here, if the du cancels du, then we'll be left with dy dx, which is the original form. Consider this example. If y is equal to 3x minus 2 power half. And we should find dy dx. We are going to solve this using a function of a function, and the formula is dy dx is equal to du dx multiplied by dy du. And we can assume let u be equal to 3x minus 2, and du dx will be equal to differentiation of 3x will give me x, and differentiation of constants will be 0. If we assume u to be this, therefore our original equation will be y is equal to u power half. Then let's differentiate y with respect of u. dy du is equal to, differentiation of this will be half u, this is half minus 1, and this is equal to half u. Half minus 1 will give me minus half. So we have the u to be 3x minus 2 and minus half. Substituting du dx and the dy du in this formula, we have that dy dx is equal to, du dx is 3 multiplied by dy du is this expression, which is 1 divided by 2, 3x minus 2 power minus half. We can decide to simplify this further, and this is equal to 3 multiplied by 1 over 2, and this part is same thing as 1 divided by 3x minus 2 power half. So, and this will be equal to 3 multiplied by 1 will give me 3 divided by, then 2 multiplied by this will give me 2 into 3x minus 2 power half. So this is our final answer. Assuming we are given this question, y is equal to exponential 5x plus 2, and we are asked to find dy dx. If we are given this, we can assume u to be equal to 5x plus 2, and du dx is equal to, differentiation of 5x will give me 5, differentiation of 2 is 0. Our original question will be exponential u. So, and dy du, it's same thing. If you differentiate exponential u, it will still be exponential u, and this is equal to exponential u is 5x plus 2, 5x plus 2. So our chain rule formula is dy dx is equal to du dx multiplied by dy du. dy dx is equal to, du dx is 5 and dy du is exponential 5x plus 2. this will be equal to 5 exponential 5x plus 2. This is the final answer. What if we are asked to find the y dx if y is equal to sine 4x? Find the y dx. If y is equal to sine 4x, we are going to use chain rule to solve this, and we will assume u to be equal to 4x. If we assume u to be equal to 4x, then we can say that y is equal to sine u. Differentiation of x, 4x will give me 4, and differentiation of dy du sine u is cos u, and this is equal to cos 4x. Therefore, the chain rule, which is dy dx, is equal to du dx multiplied by dy du. This is equal to du dx is 4 multiplied by dy du is cos 4x. 4 multiplied by cos 4x will give me 4 cos 4x. Assuming that y is equal to 3 cos minus 3x, and we are asked to find dy dx. To solve this, we'll assume u to be this part, which is minus 3x, and if we decide to differentiate u with respect of x, we'll get differentiation of minus 3x will give me minus 3, and our y now, y will be equal to 3 cos u. To differentiate y with respect of u, this is to differentiation of this will give me 3 cos u is same thing as minus sine u, and this will be equal to minus 3 sine. We already know that our u is minus 3x, which is minus 3x. Therefore, our chain rule dy dx is equal to du dx multiplied by dy du. We already have our dy dx to be minus 3 multiplied by dy du is this expression, which is minus 3 sine minus 3x, and this is equal to minus 3 multiplied by minus 3 will give me 9 sine minus 3x. This is the final answer. Thank you for watching our video. Please always subscribe to this channel. You can invite your friend to subscribe to the channel as well. If you have any question, feel free to email us at science-elearningacademy@gmail.com. Thank you.